Жду Юлю. Юля, с которой мы работали вместе на фабрике. Они живут недалеко. Вот. И она знает Дэниела тоже. И у нее были такие ситуации с неоплатой, с невозможностью оплаты госпиталю. Поэтому я пригласила ее. Данилка сразу все сразу знает сам. Не хочет, чтобы кто-то посторонний вмешивался, но я волнуюсь. Жду. Сейчас Юлю я ей дала телефон. Ой, адрес. Она подъедет. Вот едет. Юля! Красотка. О, видал, какая у тебя крутая машина? А? Ты как мафиози. А?
2 года назад.
2 года назад? Красивая. Мытая или не мытая?
Не мытая.
Я свои 100 лет не мыла уже.
Я тоже, привет. Я вакцинированная. И
Я тоже вакцинированная.
Тест только сделала, так что я нормально.
Можно целоваться, да? Ты все такая же красотка. А, получила? Ага.
Такая худенькая.
Ага. Огромный, да? У нас, видишь, маленькая. Сочи! Это excited, excited. Сейчас будем затирать.
Evening. How are you doing? Oh, not bad.
Good, good. I hope you feel much better.
I'm having a good day today.
Good.
Down.
Ты спел, да, вот?
Я
She does it all the time.
Сочи.
сейчас буду подтирать.
Not a good day. She's like, Daddy, ever since you've gotten sick, so many people come by and say hi.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
That's because she took her 40-hour nap today.
No, we walk with her already. Я дам потом тебе эту чистилку.
Слушай, ну у нас тоже это линяет.
Или нет?
Да.
Не так, да? Не так.
Ну, он уже закончил. Сейчас он уже не линяет.
Не знаю, мы свою прочесали, но вот она опять что-то...
Sochi, go get a real toy.
Он уже закончил у нас линять.
She destroyed that toy yesterday. She's having 2 coats. That's what makes him funny.
Игрулька.
I love dogs. I love dogs. You're a good baby. Good baby.
Ой, довольная.
Against Daddy, huh?
Довольная. Сейчас на игрушку. Bring toys. Give it to Юли. Да, она разрывает. Тоже рвет игрушки.
Я ему специально в гаражках маленькие покупаю эти игрушки.
Гараж сейл.
Ага, по 20%. Специально.
She buy garage sale да, for her dog.
For 25 cents or something. 50 cents.
Ага, Daniel
It's
now probably have to go buy cheaper somewhere.
It's only for a couple hours.
Yeah.
No point to buy so expensive toys.
Ah, Daniel buy.
No.
That's back when money was coming in. The private business was making money. This was making money. Now there's no private business.
Well, I want to show her the people. She.
Show her papers. I don't care.
Yeah, we did it 2 times. When my husband, he had no insurance and he had to go to the hospital. They paid off all his, but it was bills from hospital. They paid them off.
Yeah.
But each doctor
Yeah.
sent you another bill separately from the hospital,
Yep.
and you have to pay each doctor that he saw.
Yep. Well, see, my object
Means you hospital,
the hospital, you're
but
gonna-
doctor
you're
is still
gonna
have
go
to
the
pay.
hospital, then you're going to get a bill from each individual
Yeah.
doctor that works in the hospital. We're going to get a bill from the radiology people. We're going to
Yeah.
get a bill from the laboratory people.
Yeah.
We're going to get a bill from the surgical people. We're going to get a bill from the cardiac people. Plus, we're going to get bills from the hospital themselves.
Yeah. So and that.
See, when she read the paperwork, she thought that they were going to give us money to help us pay our bills. No.
They just pay all the bill.
And
but
see,
they were paid only hospital bill.
yeah,
Those small bills from
the doctors
the
and
doctors,
shit, which
they
aren't going
didn't
to be
pay-
small
they didn't
bills.
pay.
You know, I told her, I says, trust me, the open heart surgery I had and the heart attack and the stay I had in the hospital, it's going to be $500,000. Just the surgery I had.
I know the 3-day stay, and he had only pancreatitis. It's not.
I was there 2 weeks, but the entire 2 weeks I was there, I was in ICU.
No, how much he have for 3 days?
It was $30,000
Yeah.
bill only from the hospital.
And
30,000.
that's just a regular doctor's or hospital room. See, I was in ICU the whole time. I had actually, when I came out of surgery for 48 hours, I had a nurse that sat with me 24/7, sat in the room with me. The girl that did my HR package in Daytona Beach fucked it up. She told me that I had to register for my insurance after 90 days. I'd receive a package in the mail. I said, oh, okay, great, sure. 93 days came. I didn't receive no package. So I went to my supervisor and said, hey, how come I ain't received the package? He said, well, go talk to HR, see what's going on. So I went and talked to HR at my hospital in DeLand. And she told me, she says, no, you were supposed to register the day you were hired, not 90 days down the road. I says, well, no, she told me I'd receive a package. And they're saying, well, they didn't want to say she was wrong. So I says, well, how are we going to fix this? So then they gave me a phone number for this company that actually does the insurance. And I told them, they said, tell me your situation and see. They usually make examples for me. And I told them and everything like that. And they basically said, you got to wait for open enrollment in August. And I was like, all right. You figure I haven't had health insurance in 8 years. What's another couple months? And that's what we decided on. You know, you can't argue with them because they're covering each other's ass. The girl in Daytona fucked up, and now the rest are covering her ass.
Now you can find the ends.
That hurt me is, see, with our health insurance comes what they call long-term disability payments. Where if I would have had my health insurance now, one, it would have paid the bills, plus it would have gave me disability insurance, where I would have received money to pay our bills. But we'll get by. You know, but that's just the way it is, you know. Like I said, they're gonna cover each other's ass, so what are you supposed to do? Get upset, scream and holler, you know.
It won't help.
No. It's like, you know, and now they're talking, I'll find out from the doctor on the 1st, disabled, whether he wants to run me disabled or not. And have you found.
We were in Icon Park.
Yeah.
It was
Сына
last year.
показывает.
Last year.
I remember, you're great. He says, your H1C for your diabetes, which was our biggest concern, is 5.7. He says, your kidney function is 100%. He says, your liver function is 100%. He says, all your other gastrointestinal organs are operating at 100%. He says, you have no gallbladder, which we understand you had removed 7 years ago. So he says, but everything's working fine. He says, your blood is beautiful. He says, you have the blood of a fucking 30-year-old.
Because he
says,
drink a lot, water.
your good cholesterol is great. Your bad cholesterol is great. All your other
Холестерин
numbers
хороший, все, проверили у него. Искали причину, от чего сердце.
What caused this to happen? He says, do you have a family history of it? And I told him, I said, well, my mother was a whore, my father was a drunk. I didn't really know. He says, you don't know their medical history. I says, I know my grandparents.
Your mother have stents.
Huh?
Your
She had
mother.
stents because she smoked 6 packs of cigarette a day.
So you're basically.
Yeah. Well, my grandparents came over to my house, well, my mother's house, when I think I was 2.
2 years,
Yeah, I was 2,
2
Mike
года
was
ему
3,
было.
and Todd was a baby.
когда забрали
And they found us in a bedroom,
дедушка с
locked
бабушкой
in a
их.
bedroom with a bowl of cereal on the floor. Because they came over Christmas Day to bring Christmas presents over to us kids. And they waited like 30, 40 minutes and they just took us back to the farm. The sad part was, it was 2 weeks before my mother came looking for us kids.
Oh,
And see, back then, it was easier for the grandparents to get full custody of the kids. They just went to the courts and said, hey, this is the story. We want full custody of our grandchildren. And they're like, okay, the judge set a hearing, and my mother never even showed up. You know? So we stayed with them.
That story. You never told.
You know, raised our whole life by my grandparents. But like I said, with the heart thing, I told them it could be part of our family lineage. I said, I know my grandfather, he had cancer. And my grandmother, she was in perfect health to the day she died, except she was blind because she had that glaucoma. And that was it. But it's like, hey, it is what it is. You know, I thought she'd be the one with the heart problem, not me.
Yeah, I all the time complain.
You
I
know,
have.
she has that leaky valve. You know, once I get all fixed and better and up on my feet, she can go have her surgery. We can have matching scars.
No, I don't want
Better
surgery.
not to have matching scars.
Well, I think that for this surgery for ladies, they don't go through the chest. They go underneath the armpit, so you don't have the scar we have.
Yeah, it will look ugly.
Yeah. Plus, you have the breast that'll get in the way and everything like that. Whereas men, we don't have that issue. So.
Ложечку размешать. Данилке купила сухофруктов. Скажите, сладкое?
У нас тоже такие иногда, но он такие у нас не любит.
Не ест она тоже.
Да?
Не ест.
Это вам кто-то прислал, что ли?
Нет, просто давно было куплено, я иногда злюсь на нее. Сейчас нету такого изобилия. Я вчера и толкала, бери, так она не берет.
У нас тоже такие не любят. Я это тоже
Говнюха.
такие иногда покупала.
Сам с хлаби покупаем.
Не ест.
Потом будешь чай-то пить. Сидят.
The company called Hawaiian King,
They changed name, you told me.
trying to buy them.
А ты не общаешься ни с кем уже, да? Уже с паблик.
Там одна Люба осталась.
Ну, ты с ней не общаешься?
У меня есть ее телефон, но я ее видела,
Сейчас я еще. Конечно, вытягивается.
он такой, кажется, большой.
Говорит, на видео, говорит, большой, а на самом деле меньше. Но он глубокий, вон, все равно он глубокий. Я плавала уже сегодня.
А вы сами за ним ухаживаете?
Да, у нас соленая вода. Сделали соленую после того, как покрасили. Пока нормально.
Тебе нравится соленая вода? Она мне
Daniel, do you like salt water? Да, нравится. Сочи, да. А что она вот... Сегодня не стала купаться, сразу к нему убежала после прогулки. А то обычно прыгает, ты ж видела, да? Юля вот помогает заполнять аппликацию.
Total in-house.
Сидим, заполняем бумаги, Юлечка. Ангел наш. I say you angel, come to our house.
Do you leave when I scream?
Все, Юля поехала. Уже темно и поздно.